Good morning. I'll be on camera in a second. I just wanted to show you the tomatoes we're doing today. So we're going to do a tomato taste test, and I'll rifle all the names of them off for you real quickly. This is the shop bought one. That was for the fertilizer test. This is the Honeycomb. These are the Accordion Cherry. This is a small version of the Cocktail Crush. Banana Legs. Small version of the Alice's Dream. These are Heinz 1350. This is Dr Wyches Yellow. This is Costelluto Florentino. And this giant sucker here is the Berkeley Tye Dye Berkeley Green. And it's going a bit manky, so I thought I better put this one in the test, even though I'm doing mainly smaller tomatoes today. And I'll chop it up, get some seeds from it, and we'll go from there. So anyway, let's see if you can see me like I can see you. So I'm just going to excuse my arms. I'm just going to put you up a bit closer there like that. Okay. So we're going to save seed from most of them if I don't have seeds already. Ow, that would be my foot. So first of all, let's get a plate. And then I'm just going to roll them all out of the way. Roll them out of the way. We know where they are, right? We know what they are, right? So let's get a knife. Go big or go home, right? So, hey, so what we're going to do is, I'm not going to taste this one for you because I already know they taste like crap. They don't taste like crap. They're just like blah. They are tough skin and they're tiny. They're, you know, whatever. So I'm not even going to bother tasting that one. Right in the recycling. Awesome. Excellent. This is the Honeycomb. This is from Allie and Tricia at the Right Pear Plot. And little Leo. It is absolutely delicious. Gerald will sit and eat these all day long. It is like chewing into a juicy candy. Excuse me. They're just fabulous. So those ones are really good. These are the Accordion. I love cherry tomatoes. You don't even have to cut them open. These are the, I'll cut this one open so you can see it, what's inside. These are the Accordion Cherry. They've got very few seeds, which is fine. I can save a few of them. They're, it could just be me. I'm not a tomato connoisseur by any means. These are my kind of tomatoes. I like big beefsteaks and I grill them on toast. I'll put a clip at the end. I find these a bit blah. They've got very thick skins and I won't grow them again next year. But hey, we gotta try, right? If you don't grow them, you don't know. Sorry about the eating on screen. So the next one in the list was the Cocktail Crush. These are from Jimmy at Plot 41B. A beautiful, perfect round tomato. They're in various sizes on my plant outside. Lots of nice juicy seeds in there. Oh, tangy. Bit tangy. Most of the tomatoes I grow, I cook. I don't eat them raw, and very seldom eat tomatoes raw. If you suck the juice out of them, you can usually tell whether they're going to be a tangy one or not. A nice tomato. These would be nice on a sandwich, like on a BLT, or just sliced on, you know, like a lettuce and ham sandwich, or a cheese and tomato sandwich or whatever, because they've got a bit of a tang to them. And they've got a nice firm skin for slicing. So I will definitely be growing those again next year. So I'm going to put this one off to the side because I'm going to save seed from them. So that's that one. The next one is called Banana Legs. And as you can see, it's looks like if you put eyes on it, it would look like a snowman. These are from Mel Amelia. She doesn't have a YouTube channel, but I'll put her link and Instagram in the notes, like I put everybody's in. Aroma style tomato. Very few seeds in this one. What the other ones are. I tried to pick the smaller ones because I don't want to waste my big ones. Like I said, I'm no connoisseur of tomatoes. A bit, like, maybe it's because I don't smoke, I haven't smoked for 20 years, but I used to smoke, so maybe my taste buds are just off, but I find this one a bit blah. Sorry, Mel. But I'm honest if nothing else, right? don't know. I'll put that one in the maybe column. Maybe I'll grow it later. Well, this has got to be one of the, I know it's small because I picked them small because the plants are not doing too well outside in this heat. It's 30 degrees today and we have a smoke warning. No fires near us, so everybody, okay, we're fine. It's just in the valley. There's a lot of fires in the valley and down across the border, which is about a 45-minute drive from us. So the smoke is out there today, so I'm in the house. Anyway, beside the point again. I love Alice's Dream. Usually they're a lot bigger, but look at that. I mean, what's not to love? That is, it's hard to show you pictures of things on here, but it's got like a burgundy skin on the outside, and it is literally like luminescent orange on the inside. So a beautiful one. I'm saving seeds from the Alice's Dream for sure. And Jim, I've got your seeds saving over there, so never fear, I haven't forgotten you. Not an impressive tomato. Honest to God, it's not. Not an impressive tomato raw. Not bad, but not, as I said, not impressive raw. And I've dropped seeds everywhere, and every seed counts, right? So I'll just pick that up and put it right on top of the tomato. But I love them roasted, like grilled. Just Gerald cuts them in like thick chunks and just grills them. Again, clip at the end. So we're saving seeds from these for sure. So that's the second one that's over there. Getting tomato wiping my hands on myself and getting tomato over. This is the Heinz 1350 from Elaine at Allotment Joy. Yeah, I'll do it. I wasn't going to do a taste test on this one because it's aroma, and I find aromas are much nicer when they're cooked. But it's got the typical Roma insides, you know, a big clump of pulp, and then a lot of wall. And the wall is what makes it for a good canning tomato or making sauces and things out of. Like I said, it's not typically meant to be a raw tomato, and it's got a tomato taste. I know people that grow tomatoes and eat tomatoes, they know what that means when you say it's got a tomato taste. It just tastes like a tomato. So this next one is a beautiful one. It's an accordion. This is again from Elaine at Allotment Joy, and it is a Costelluto Florentino. All the names and the people will be in the notes, and I'll give you the thumbs up or thumbs down. But I mean, what's not to love about that one as well? I just love tomatoes. I just have a hard time deciding which ones to grow. Hence the reason I've got a list with 80 on them and just bought some new ones from Nile. Nice tomato. It's got a very earthy taste to it. Yeah. That's another one I'm saving seed from, but I'm also just going to grill. These ones are the type I would grill, so I just cut them and grill them. But yeah, definitely saving seed from those ones, Elaine. Okay, and then the last one, don't laugh, Robin. This is my biggest so far, Dr. Wyches Yellow. And I know yours are huge, like in the poundage. Mine is in the ounces. But any tomato that's fresh is a good tomato, right? We're just going to put you in the my recycling bin. That's the one that goes in my compost. I'll have tomatoes growing everywhere because I've got tomatoes dropping on the ground out there. Now the Dr. Wyches Yellow is another one that's a stunner inside. I mean, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Beautiful. Let's see what the taste is like. Because taste is everything. Looks ain't nothing, said Phyllis Diller, right? Okay. Let's try some more. bit fruity. Not a huge wow factor, but again, it could be because they're immature tomatoes. They were ripening, and like I said, I'm having some issues with the plants dying off. But we're definitely saving seed from them, Robin, that's for sure, because we will always give them a try. Could be the weather, you know, it's all these different things and different factors. Excuse me. All these different things and factors key into what a tomato does and what a tomato will taste like every year. So you always have to keep trying and see if they're different than last year, because then I can look at this year's and go, oh yeah, that was different that year. But it's got beautiful, the gel. I know that sounds weird, doesn't it? I prefer this, the seeds inside. They've got a nice tang to them. And I like a tangy tomato. So we've got 4 on the table that we're going to save seed from. Now I definitely know I'm saving seeds from the green one because I don't have any left. But these are my, like I said, these are my kind of tomatoes. This one looks rather goofy. It was a mega bloom, but and it's got a hole in it, so hopefully nothing's going to come out and try and eat me while I'm trying to eat it. It is one of the bicolored. I like bicolored tomatoes. They seem to have a smokier taste than regular tomatoes. So let's give it a shot and see what it looks like. Now these are the green version. Berkeley Tye Dye. There's a pink, Berkeley Tye Dye pink I grew last year. They're very similar. This is the Berkeley Tye Dye Green. And it is green. So whether it's supposed to stay green or not, I don't know. Only time will tell, because I've got a couple more on the table still ripening. Now that's nice. That would be a beautiful grilling tomato. Just grilled on toast. That's a good one. That's not bad, Pammy. I'll save seed for you if you want. Let me know. I'll save you some seeds from it. So that's the tomatoes I tasted today. I'll try and do a part 2 because I've got more tomatoes on the table here that are still ripening. These are now don't laugh, I labeled everything. Honest to God, I did. And I labeled one plant, the ones that I got that we were doing for the tomato grow along with Mark. I labeled it Eagle Smiley. Eagle Smiley is apparently a very small, round, yellow cherry tomato. And I got this. So I thought, oh, well, maybe it's a Chupa Chups, which was one of the varieties we had, which is a big beefsteak tomato. And it's purple shouldered, and then it turns pinkish color on the bottom. Then I realized that there was also a Dirty Curdy, which is very similar in its looks. Like I said, bicolored tomatoes, they all are very similar in their look. Purple on the top, red on the bottom, or striped. And so I don't know. So I keep calling it a Chupa Chups. At first I kept calling it a Eagle Smiley, which then I was corrected. I keep calling it a Chupa Chups, and for all I know, it's a Chupa Chups or a Dirty Curdy. But either way, these were delicious, and it was one of the ones I roasted on or grilled on toast for my lunch today. So I'm not doing a taste test on that one because, well, I don't have any ripe ones left. So they're all on the table. This is my table. Kitchen table. So there's loads ripening. Those are more of the, can you see? Those are more of the green tie-dye ones. That's a purple heart there, and Robin at Robin Gardens did a purple heart, so I won't do that one for you. The ones at the back are what I call Dr. Tony's. They're from my friend T in the UK. And the other one is a larger version of something, and I forgot what it is now. Oh, well, shoot me. So those are the other tomatoes that I might do later on. But that's it for today. I'll put the clip at the end of my lunch, which is toasted grilled tomato sandwiches. And other than that, we're out for the day. Signing off. Have a great one. Bye. Exciting times. That's got to be the fastest and prettiest looking lunch ever.